Relationship tips. When my wife says, when you have time actually means go do the thing right now. I turn on post notifications for all of my wife's social media accounts so I could be the first to like them and say, dang, she fine. When my wife asks if she could do something, it's not because she's asking for permission, she's asking out of courtesy, so I'll do the same thing. Sometimes she has multiple personalities. One minute she's a carefree daredevil ready to take on anything. The next moment she's waking me up to go see what made that noise outside. Do not ever, and I repeat, do not ever complain about her cooking, even when it's bad.
Hey everyone, welcome to the group chat. Today we're going to be talking about Valentine's Day and dates, or the lack thereof.
Yeah, it's Valentine's season. I don't know about you, but not all of my Valentine's experiences have been epic. It's kind of why I have that recorded video to remind me of some relationship tips to help me out in my marriage.
Yeah.
So, growing up, did you ever have like an epic Valentine experience?
I had a breakup right before Valentine's Day, so that was pretty epic.
That is really epic. You know, I was growing into my, how would you say it? Joie de vivre? No, I don't think that's it. There's another French term for it where I'm really good at being romantic. Obviously, still growing into it. But I decided that I was going to ask a girl out on Valentine's Day. And the way that you did that when I was a kid was through notes.
Okay.
So I write a note, and I think the best way to give her this note is to wad it up into a big trash ball, because the inside of her desk was organized, and I was like, oh, she'll gonna notice this trash ball and be like, oh, let's open this up and
How
fall
odd.
in love with little Nicholas. But to your surprise and everyone else's, she said, who put this trash in my desk? And she threw my note away. So I was kind of relieved.
Poor Nicholas.
But also heartbroken at the
Poor
same time.
Nicholas. And you had to witness the whole thing.
I did. I was there.
Did you shed a tear?
No.
Rejection.
I was totally red though, like completely and totally
All
red.
too familiar with that as well.
Yeah. And so since we're talking about Valentine's Days, what are some things people can do to engage with relationship around this season?
I think you're asking the wrong
What?
person. Never had a Valentine's Day experience. I have had the opposite Valentine's Day experience.
Okay, so we have some lonely days, Valentine's Day experiences.
Single Valentine's Day
So
experiences.
what are some things you could do if you're single besides just hating Valentine's Day? Because I've never really been a fan of Valentine's Day because I always forget. Men, if you're out there and you're seeing this, you have a chance to get it together. And you can surprise your significant other with an incredible Valentine's experience. Mm-hmm. But if you are single, what are some of the things that you've done on Valentine's Day?
Okay, well, besides hating Valentine's Day, there was this one time where I had a friend of mine, and we both just so happened to be single at the perfect time for Valentine's Day. And instead of like going and watching, like a rom-com, staying in and crying, eating chocolate, we decided, you know what, we're going to go and have a friend date. So we went to this really nice restaurant, like out of town, and treated each other to a nice dinner. And then we went to the movies, but instead of watching a romantic movie, we watched an intense, fighting movie. And it just was like...
There's a lot of violence.
Yeah, violence.
Okay, well, hey, that's
Hey, but those movies were cheap
Okay.
because not everybody was watching those movies. So
That's right.
we got to sit where we wanted to sit. We got to have all of the space to ourselves. It was a really great experience.
I think it's weird that you guys would think that having rom-com on Valentine's Day would be something most people would do. Maybe I don't know what rom-com means. That's ramen noodles and computer time.
No, romantic comedy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Romantic comedies. Oh.
Like the whole You Had Me at Hello.
Chick flicks.
Right.
Is what we always called them when I was a kid, but now I'm grown, I'm sophisticated. Okay. So if you are in a relationship or single, you have an opportunity to have an incredible Valentine's Day by spending your Valentine's at the XO conference. It's going to be incredible. There's going to be a lot of great marriage information. What speakers are going to be there?
We are going to be simulcasting it, but it is Jimmy Evans, Michael Todd, Dave and Ashley Willis Yes.
from Naked Marriage Podcast. They are incredible. They have a podcast for marriage, and it's good stuff. So when you come, you'll not just get great teaching, but also great tools to apply. There's going to be prizes and games. How can people sign up?
They can register either on our website. Our website, we will link right here.
Here it is.
We'll put it in the video description. You can visit our website, purchase tickets there, or you can text XO20 to 555-888, and you can buy tickets there to secure your spot, because registration is required for people who do need childcare, but even the singles can attend this conference.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of great content. If you are wanting to be married one day, there's a lot of things that you can learn from these people.
Yeah, it's going to be tons of fun. If you don't have Valentine's plans, XO Conference is a really inexpensive way to get some huge brownie points for your marriage when you bring your wife or you bring your significant other here to CT Pasadena for our XO Conference. Hey, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to the group chat. We can't wait to see you next week.